are those two chapters? Can you tell me? We'll be doing controlling today. That is chapter number 8. It is for 7 marks, right? And I'm expecting everyone to write this down. I'm not going to be sharing the PPT with you all. So it'd be really great if you could write it down. And you need to tell me, what did you do in the last 2 chapters? What were the last 2 chapters that you have studied? I did planning and organizing. After that, you did absolutely right. You did staffing and directing after that. So we know that there is planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and the last one to complete this all is controlling, right? So that is what we are going to study right now. We are going to be studying controlling. Now, do you think you must have studied controlling, or you did a bit of controlling by yourself in your life? Can anyone tell me what do you think controlling is? Controlling का मतलब क्या है? Does anyone have a vague idea who could type and tell me what controlling is? Or you have absolutely no idea? Handling a situation. Controlling is handling a situation. Okay, how are we going to handle a situation? To be in a limit, handling? Not really, controlling is not exactly handling. Any more answers would anyone like to give? Handling. Okay, so all I'm seeing is handling a situation or to be in a limit. Controlling isn't like that. Managing things and managing projects. Yes, could be. To some extent, yes, you are managing things over here. Yes. So let us see what controlling is, since you guys have no idea. Okay, you can see the definition. What I want you to do is I want you to write down the definition in your books, and you know the drill. You're supposed to send me the pictures after writing down. Now, remember I told you something about definition. That when I ask you what is the definition of controlling, what are you going to be writing with the definition? I hope you guys remember this. This is very important. What will you write with the definition? Absolutely. Samir is correct. Who gave it as a name of the person or name of the author who has given the definition? Yes. Who has stated it? Absolutely right. That is how you're going to be writing. That's how you will get 2 marks. And please remember, the spellings are very, very important. A definition has to be complete. The spelling has to be complete of the person who has given it, the author. Okay. Okay, let's move on. Managerial control implies the measurement of accomplishment against the standard and the correction of deviations to assure attainment of objectives according to plans. Did you guys understand the definition? Do you understand what is it trying to tell us? What is Kuntz and O. Daniel trying to tell us in the definition? Any idea? Is my internet connection slow or what? Before, every time you typed in, you were very quick, but I see that you guys are replying a little late today. Can we please speed up so that it becomes easier and there is no lag like this? Okay, right? So yeah, of course, it's not a very simple definition. So let us break it down like we always do. Managerial control implies the measurement of accomplishment against the standard, right? Accomplishment का मतलब क्या है? What does accomplishment mean? What is accomplishment? Anyone? To achieve. Absolutely right. Shreya is right. It is to achieve against the standard. Abhi standard का मतलब क्या है? What do you think a standard is? Okay, remember in controlling, we are obviously going to use these terms a lot. So please be familiar with these terms, right? तो जानिए कि इन शब्दों का अर्थ क्या है, क्योंकि पूरा चैप्टर में हम लोग इस शब्द को बहुत रिपीट करेंगे. So against this standard. Standard का मतलब क्या है? Do you all have any standards? When I say that, I mean in your education, right? When I say, do you all have any standards in your education? Or for example, when you're studying, is there any benchmark? Standard is nothing but a benchmark. Yes, level, a benchmark. Yes, people are replying now. Standard is nothing but a benchmark. Please remember, standard is a criteria, right? standard is a criteria, and you will see whatever you're doing, are you matching the criteria. आपको ये देखना है कि आप वो क्राइटेरिया मैच कर रहे हैं या नहीं. अदरवाइज इट इज पॉइंटलेस टू हैव अ स्टैंडर्ड. इफ यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू मेजर, if you're not going to compare against the standard, then there is no point, right? And correction of deviations. What do you mean by deviation? What is deviation? What is deviation? I'm going like this, but I decide to take a left or a right. What is deviation? Exactly. Difference, distraction, whatever you would want to call it, right? It is nothing but हम लोग, you know, I was trying to do something, but then I went the opposite way of it, or I went the other way of it. That is different. Deviation is nothing but difference, or you know, someone said distraction. My standard is I'm supposed to, let's take an example. My standard is I am supposed to manufacture 10,000 buttons, 10,000 buttons in a month. But what happened is, that is my standard. Remember, standard is 10,000 a button. लेकिन हम लोगों ने कितना किया? हमने 9,000 किया. तो क्या हो गया? Did we achieve our standards? Our standard was 1,000. Did we achieve our standards? Now what has happened? We haven't achieved our standards. इसका मतलब क्या है? That we have deviated from achieving our goal. Our goal was 10,000 buttons. What happened? We haven't achieved it, right? Since we haven't achieved it, since there was a deviation, I need to correct that deviation. I found out that because there was a lockdown, my laborers could not travel, right? जिसकी वजह से थोड़े बहुत लोग जो फैक्ट्री के आसपास थे, they came, but people who stayed far away could not come. That's why what happened to us? We were delayed by 1,000. I mean, we could not manufacture 10,000 buttons, right? So that was a problem. So we have to find out. Now we have to see कि हम लोग double shift करेंगे, or should we you know, reduce the standard. You should see what should be there. So now you understand once again. Managerial control implies the measurement of accomplishment against the standard. So हमारा goal है 10,000 buttons, अच्छे 10,000 buttons, whatever size buttons, all pink color buttons, right? And the correction of deviations to assure attainment of objectives according to plan. So हमारा plan क्या है? हमारा plan is of course to become number one in the industry of buttons, and for that every month we have to have 10,000 buttons. अगर हम 10,000 नहीं बना पाए और सिर्फ 9,000 बनाए, will we become number one in the industry? Because our production is less. When our production is less, people will not take more, which means we will not get profits more. Of course not, right? So it's very important to achieve those standards, because when you achieve those standards, what is happening? You're able to achieve your objectives, right? Has everyone understood it? Has everyone understood what is the meaning of managerial control? Okay, perfect. Everyone is saying yes. Let us just brush up once again. Managerial control implies the measurement of accomplishment against the standard. Standard is nothing but the criteria. And correction of deviations, to assure attainment of objectives according to plans given by Kuntz and O'Donnell. Right? Everyone has understood this. Let us move on. I hope everyone is writing this down, because you're supposed to be sending me pictures of this. Yes, perfect. Everyone's understood it. So let us move on to the next slide. The next slide is, of course, obviously, we study the importance of controlling. Do you think it is important to have controlling in an organization, or you think an organization will do fine without any controlling? Sorry. Okay, yes, Mansi says yes, it is very important. It is important. Okay, everyone is agreeing that it is very important to have controlling. Yes, absolutely right. It is very important to have controlling. Now, what happens? Now, imagine in a college, let's imagine our college, there is nothing such thing called controlling. I come into the class and I'm just teaching and I'm not controlling the class. Will the college achieve the objective without me controlling the class? You think it is possible? Why not? Why is it not possible? Everyone's telling me no. Why do you think so? Why not? Okay, I understand कि आप लोग कह रहे कि नहीं होगा. क्यों नहीं होगा? Why will I not be able to achieve the objective of being number one college? cause no one will follow you. Okay, see, I come into the class, right? Imagine there are few students who want to listen and few students who want to make a lot of noise. Now, the people who are making a lot of noise, even students who want to listen will not be able to listen to me because there is a lot of disturbance. When the students do not listen to what is happening in the classroom, what will they get good marks? Will they achieve good marks because they haven't listened to any of the class? Yes, the focus will be, of course, the focus will be less on studying. They will not get good marks if they do not get good marks. Our point, our objective, what is our objective? What is the objective of college? What is our objective? Our objective is to give quality education to students, right? And to become number one. We should be the unbeatable college. Anyone after 10th standard, if choosing commerce or science, the first thing that should come to his mind is our college's name, right? That is possible by getting good results, right? So as you can see in a very simple example of our own college, हम अपना ऑब्जेक्टिव अचीव नहीं कर पाएंगे अगर हमने कंट्रोल नहीं रखा है तो स्पेशली इन अ कॉलेज कंट्रोलिंग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. क्या आपको लगता है कंट्रोलिंग इक्वली इंपॉर्टेंट है हर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में या सिर्फ स्कूल और कॉलेज में इंपॉर्टेंट है? व्हाट डू यू थिंक? कंट्रोलिंग सब तरफ इंपॉर्टेंट है या यू नो इट्स ओनली स्कूल एंड कॉलेजेस दैट शुड हैव कंट्रोलिंग? Okay, every organization, yes, Nikhil, Kavya, everyone is right? We have to have controlling everywhere, right? That we have understood. Now we have understood that controlling is important. Now what we will see is in what ways is controlling important. Number one, आप देख सकते हैं accomplishing organizational goals. जैसे कि मैंने आपको already बोला था, अगर controlling नहीं है, then what happens? The employees will do whatever they want to do and they will not work according to the standards. And when they don't work according to the standards, we are not able to achieve our goals. That's why controlling is very important, right? So when I come into the class, I control the class, right? For example, imagine I'm an employee. In case I do not do my work, what happens? In case I do not complete my syllabus, what will happen? Will we be able to become number one college in case I have not completed the syllabus? No, absolutely no, right? So there has to be a little control over me as well. So there has to be control. So there's a high level management, there's middle level management, and there's lower level management, right? The control has to be everywhere. So controlling is, when controlling is everywhere, you remember we studied a particular word for that. Who's going to give me that word? Who's going to give me that word? Absolutely, Shifali is right. It is pervasive, right? Pervasive matlab har taraf hai. So controlling is everywhere. That is your middle level, lower level, and high level management, right? So accomplishing organizational goal. To accomplish your organizational goal, controlling is very important, right? Okay, next one is judging accuracy of standards. आपकी standards अच्छे होने चाहिए, right? If your standards are not nice, it is very difficult to control it. If you do not have any standards, can you control? Can you see where have you deviated? Is it possible? Absolutely no, it is not possible. So your standards should be such that it can be measured, and measure करते वक्त उसको control भी हम लोग कर सकते हैं और देख भी सकते हैं कि हम लोग कहाँ पर गलत जा रहे हैं, right? अगर आपके standards वैसे नहीं हैं, तो it becomes very difficult to control, and the entire exercise that you have done of planning, organizing, and all will go for a waste. Next one, making efficient use of resources. So what is happening? You're making efficient use of resources. Is it important that we make efficient use of resources, or should we be using more resources or less resources? What do you think? More or less? How should we use resources? Are you sure it is less? So everyone I can see is saying less. Very good. Amita, Sandesh, and Mansi, right? You guys are absolutely right. Optimum utilization. इसका ये मतलब है उस काम करने के लिए जितना रिसोर्सेस चाहिए आप उतना ही यूज करोगे. अगर आप कम करोगे तो क्या होगा? मे बी द क्वालिटी ऑफ प्रोडक्ट इज नॉट नाइस, मे बी द क्वालिटी ऑफ प्रोसेस इज नॉट नाइस, राइट? दैट कुड हैपन बहुत आसानी से. तो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि आप यूज करें जितना है उतना ही, ज्यादा ना यूज करें, कम ना यूज करें, right? So making efficient use of resources happens in controlling because standard is already set. The standard is making 10,000 buttons a month, right? You will use all the resources required to make 10,000 buttons a month. You will not use less resources, you will not use more resources, because the standard is already defined. To use resources becomes very easy. Have you understood all the 3 points so far? Okay, perfect. Let's move on to the next one. Improving employee motivation. Controlling से employee motivation कैसे increase होता है? What do you think? Controlling से employee motivation increase होगा क्या? You think yes, ma'am, it does increase, but we do not know in what ways. Yeah, okay, right. I got it, right? So what happens here now, in case you guys already know, okay, let us assume that because of the lockdown, we have been taking online classes, and I tell that I am going to be giving you marks on the way you're going to interact with me on Zoom, right? Out of so many people, out of the 80 people that have been attending, I can see probably 30, 35 people on and off answering, right? Which is very good. And I have been jotting down the names of people who have been answering. Now, till date, you did not know that I will be allotting you marks. But now that I've told you, what will happen to you? Will you start answering more? Will everyone start answering? Even if it is a wrong answer, will they try to attempt? Absolutely right. Right? So, मैं क्या कर रही हूँ? I'm trying to control by telling that it is important for you all to write here so that I can give you more marks. When I tell this, when you know that you're being judged, what happens? You get more motivated. You say, chalo, mujhko marks aa rahe hain. It is very important for me to type in. Even if it is wrong answer, it is right answer. Ma'am is expecting me to interact in the classroom. Right? So that is how we improve the employee motivation. When an employee knows किस पैरामीटर्स पे उसको जज कर रहे हैं ताकि उसको अप्रेजल मिले, right? So that he knows if his salary is going to increase, if his position is going to increase, if he knows इसकी वजह से मेरा position या salary increase हो सकता है, तो वो क्या करेगा? He will become motivated, right? He'll become motivated and he will say, chalo, I have to do this. So controlling also helps in improving employee motivation. Next, ensuring order and discipline. Improving order and discipline. How do you think controlling helps in improving order and discipline? It's very simple. Improving order and discipline. In an organization, if there is no order and discipline, is it easy to achieve goals? No, absolutely no. If there is no order and discipline in organization, like we took the old example, right? If there is no order, if there is no discipline in the classroom, if there is no order in the entire college, what happens? Imagine, let's take this, right? Every two stats has a particular class, one stat has a particular class, CS has particular class, BM has particular class. This is an order that we follow in the college. In case this order gets shuffled every day, would you like it? Would you like it if these classes keep changing every day? Every day, every hour, if it changes, there is no order in the college. So what happens every time you're thinking, Array, after this class gets over, where is the class? Is it on the third floor? Is it on the second floor? You get confused, right? So it is very important that you make sure that there is an order and discipline also in the college. Yes, we have to do. Someone is saying we have to work step by step. Absolutely right. You have to work step by step. We have to ensure that there is order and we have to ensure that there is discipline, and this can happen only by controlling. Right? Let's move on to the sixth one, that is facilitating coordination in action. Okay, facilitating coordination in action. That very simple is every department has certain goals to be achieved, right? And the higher department is controlling all of this, right? So since goals are being achieved over here, it becomes very easy to control because these are three different or four different departments. So what is happening? It becomes very easy for them. It becomes very easy when you're controlling and they're able to achieve their goals. It becomes very easy for them to achieve the goals. Facilitating coordination in action. Right? Has everyone understood all the 6 points? Or do you want me to repeat something? Yes? Okay, perfect. Everyone has understood. Okay, someone hasn't understood some point. Okay, right. Okay, let me explain once again. Facilitating coordination in action. Every group, every what do you call department? Every department has a standard that they're supposed to achieve. These standards are set by the high level management, right? Since there are simple standards, in case these departments deviate, it becomes easier for them to come back on track and achieve these standards. Once they have achieved these standards, it becomes very easy for them to achieve the organizational goals. So what is the management doing? The management does not have to see all the little things that these three departments is doing. All they have to see is, are they able to achieve the standard? If they are not able to achieve the standard, it means we are not going to achieve our organizational goal. Since there is already standards set, to coordinate it becomes difficult. अगर standards होते ही नहीं, so it becomes very difficult to control. Shri, have you understood? Okay, perfect. Anyone else? Someone had told me. Okay, Kavya. Okay, Kavya has also understood. Okay, perfect. Let's move on to the next point. Has everyone written this down? When we come back to the college, I don't know which month that is. I want your notes to be complete. Please make sure you note down the date as well. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Of course, the next thing we will do is limitations. Number one, difficulty in setting quantitative standards. What do you mean by quantitative? Okay, someone is saying numbers. Yes. Okay, very good, Kavya. Okay. Now, please understand, when we say difficulty in setting quantitative standards, we are talking about opposite, right? So what happens here? It is easy to set quantitative standards, so the control system loses. That's what the textbook is trying to tell us, that the control system loses its effectiveness if you have qualitative standards. क्वांटिटेटिव स्टैंडर्ड्स करना बहुत इजी है, लेकिन क्वालिटेटिव स्टैंडर्ड्स करना बहुत डिफिकल्ट है. Can I measure how happy you are right now taking online classes? Is it possible to measure? It is not possible to measure. But can I find out how many people are attending online classes? Can I get the number? Yes, I can get the number. But to know how many people are actually listening to the classroom and are actually attending it and following it, it becomes very difficult. So what happens? Quantitative, it is, so a control system loses its effectiveness when it is not in quantitative, right? It is not in qualitative. That is what is happening. So it is very important that it is set in quantitative and not qualitative, but it is understood that we try, in case it is in qualitative, we try to make sure that there are certain parameters. Maybe I could give you a questionnaire and I can ask on a scale of 1 to 10 how happy you are taking online classes, right? Maybe this could help me, but it is not very great, because some people may be enjoying the classes but may say I'm not enjoying. Some people may not be enjoying at all, may say they are enjoying. So it is at the discretion of the person who is filling the survey. So it is important that you set the control in quantitative standards and not qualitative, and you try to avoid qualitative standards, because to measure happiness, or employee satisfaction, is he happy in the job, is he enjoying the environment, is he enjoying his work environment, it becomes very difficult, right? Next point, little control on external factors. Can you give me an example about how we are not able to control, because of which our organization is being a little hampered? Little control on external factors. Can you tell me? Do we have any control over the coronavirus? Do we have any control? We do not have any control. Because of that control, what is happening to us? We are supposed to take online classes, right? We are trying our best to take our online classes, but there are technical difficulties. Sometimes you're not able to hear it. You're typing in a little late. It is not as effective as an online classroom, right? So little control on external factors. जितना चाहिए उतना आप अपने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं. लेकिन when things like this happen, for example the lockdown happened, the virus happened, it becomes very difficult for us to control such things. So what we have to do is all that we had planned, it goes for a waste. We were supposed to complete our syllabus, we were supposed to go on a break in the last week of May. Everything has been disturbed because we cannot control the external factors. Number 3, resistance from employees. Now when imagine we want to control, for example we want to control and we want to see that how good the employees are working. So what I say, the higher management suggests, we will put CCTVs in this what do you call these departments, right? Every floor will have 5 CCTVs is what the management says. Do you think the employees would be happy about it, or would they resist it? Would they say no, we do not want CCTV? If you want, if the manager wants, they can walk in anytime, but we are not going to agree to the CCTV. Absolutely right. No one likes to be checked, right? No one likes that someone is constantly watching you, because you get very conscious. And to be conscious, 9 to 5 o'clock becomes very difficult. So if you want to control, the employees will definitely say no. So employees will say no. So you have to come up with better solutions for that. Also remember, it is a very, very costly affair. In small organization, to put a big controlling system, it becomes very difficult, especially the modern techniques which we are going to study. You will understand they are very difficult. They are very costly. So it is a costly affair for us to implement a controlling system. Especially small organization, they cannot afford it. So that's why they rely on personal observation and such, which you will see. अगर CCTV बिठाना हो तो बहुत सारे पैसे जाते हैं. Plus you're a small organization, so you do not have a lot of money. So putting a control system is also a very costly affair. Have you understood so far everything? Okay, perfect. So I will show you the next slide, but we will be doing the next slide in the next class. Since we have only 5 minutes, I would want you to check this. Okay, we can do this actually. It is relationship between planning and controlling. Does everyone remember the planning chapter? Do you remember a little bit of planning chapter? Okay, yes, perfect. People remember planning chapter. Planning. Okay, people remember planning chapter. Absolutely right. Okay, so between planning and controlling, remember planning is the first step, right? We've already spoken about it, that planning is the first step and it is very, very important. जब आपके plan होगा तभी आप control कर सकते हैं. Planning is forward looking and control is backward looking, right? Planning is where you set the standards, and in controlling you need standards. That's why we say planning and controlling are the two twins of management, right? Are the two twins of management functions. See, planning is based on facts, making controlling easier and effective. And then controlling improves future planning by providing information derived from the past experience. So it is saying very simple that planning is forward looking and controlling is backward looking. Without planning, you cannot control because you haven't set any standards. अगर आपने standards आपने set नहीं किए हैं तो आपको deviation पता नहीं चलेगा, और अगर आपको deviation पता नहीं चलेगा, then it will be too late to correct those deviations, right? So planning comes first and then comes controlling. Yes, by making plan we can control everything, right? Because we know कि इस time पे ये होना चाहिए, but अगर हो नहीं रहा है तो where are we going wrong, right? Is it a manufacturing problem? Is it a labor problem? What is the problem, right? Have you understood relationship between planning and controlling? Right? It'll be very stupid for us to assume that बिना plan भी हम control कर सकते हैं. That does not happen, right? For controlling to work, you need to have planning. That's why they are the two twins. So they are the twins. Okay, everyone's understood it? Okay, perfect. Someone wanted me to explain a point. Okay, someone wanted me to explain limitations का point number 2, that is little control on external factors. इसका ये मतलब है, external factors का ये मतलब है something that is outside your environment, right? So what is happening? External factors, जैसे your virus, like I just told you, coronavirus. Do you think we can control coronavirus? A lot of you all said no, we cannot control it. Obviously, we cannot control, because if we could, we would have controlled it by now. So what is happening? This is something that is external. It's not inside the organization. So what is happening? Because it is outside the organization, it becomes very, very difficult for us to control. And when because whatever you do, whatever plans you have, you cannot achieve it because you do not have control over external factors. Now I cannot go to college and you cannot come to college, and we cannot have the normal classes that we used to have. तो हमने जो प्लान किया था कि हमारा सिलेबस एक बार खत्म होगा, फिर से जून में हम लोग फ्रेश आएंगे, फिर से हम लोग पढ़ेंगे, वी विल गेट गुड मार्क्स, वी विल बिकम नंबर 1 कॉलेज, दैट इज ऑल स्टॉप फॉर अ मिनट, right? We are trying our best to make sure that we take classes, right, and see what all we can do, right? Have you understood? The one who had asked me point number 2, Rahil, have you understood? Okay, perfect, right? Everyone has understood it. Just give me a minute. Okay, so the next thing that we'll be going to do is controlling process. Okay, guys, in case you haven't understood it, I'd be very happy if you could tell me then and there that you haven't understood, for me to come back again and again to the slides. You know, I cannot really continue with my flow. So in case agar aapko samajh nahi aayega, so I'd be really happy if you tell that, ma'am, could you please repeat? It'd be easier for me and y'all. Okay, third point is resistance from employees. In case I want to have a new controlling system, I feel that my employees in their free time are busy playing games online, or are busy, you know, shopping, or they are busy talking to each other. Right? I have found out that with my personal observation. So I want CCTVs there so that I make sure that 9 to 5 वो कुछ नहीं सिर्फ काम करे. Right? तो एम्प्लॉयज को जब पता चलेगा कि सीसीटीवी आने वाला है, दे कैन से नहीं, व्हाई डू यू वांट सीसीटीवी, हम लोग अपना काम तो कर ही रहे हैं, वी आर एबल टू अचीव अवर गोल्स, व्हाई डोंट द मैनेजर कम एनी टाइम दैट ही लाइक्स एंड चेक, बट वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू अलाउ सीसीटीवी. व्हेन द एंटायर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन सेज नो टू सीसीटीवी, यू हैव नो ऑप्शन बट टू नॉट पुट सीसीटीवी. Right? So resistance from employees का ये मतलब है that they are telling no, please do not put the CCTV. They are telling no. Resistance is no. They are telling मत डालो. Right? So resistance, when you want to have new control systems, the employees will definitely say no. And now it depends upon the management how they are going to convince them. Right? Okay. Have you understood? Anyone who, the person who asked me third point in limitations? Yes? Okay. Now I'm moving on from this slide. In case anyone has any doubts, please ask me now. Okay, less than a minute. Okay, we'll be doing this next.